Good evening, YouTubers. This is Zip Code Farik. Matt Shiny, the 92805, on this Saturday, February 1st in the evening here in Southern California. And today's zip code, yes, the Sudoku puzzle has spoken, and we're on the West Coast, in a West Coast state of Washington. 99359, Starbuck, Washington. And no, it's not having anything to do with the coffee chain, even though that too started here in Washington, but in Seattle, which is in the northwestern part of this state, on an inlet of the Pacific Ocean. 99359 Starbuck is in a very different part of Washington, which, for the most part, doesn't really evoke much of anything in the minds of people as far as Washington goes. Most people think of evergreen trees, they think of Seattle, they think of rain, 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 rain. And Starbuck, Washington is not that kind of a place. But if you're a semi-desert rat or a farmer, Starbuck would definitely be for you. Starbuck was originally a junction of a couple railroads put together in the late 19th century, and in 1894 the city was laid out and was incorporated in 1905. Agriculture has been a big mainstay. It's part of the wheat growing area of southeastern Washington around Walla Walla, known as the Palouse. At least by some estimates. Some people around there may not consider Starbuck part of the Palouse as it's south of the Snake River, but others might. Starbuck grew until about the Depression, and then it started to shrink because there was a bridge built over the Snake River that took away a lot of the railroad traffic. Starbuck's population today is about 96 people, was 107 for the last census. It has been dwindling since for about the past nearly 100 years now. But it's interesting, besides it's not being typical Washington as far as climate, it's a semi-arid cold climate, and we'll see how cold in just a moment. It also is not typical in its mix of people, really, at least in the popular imagination, I think. But I have at least a couple of people that I know that are Washingtonians who may or may not want to take that up with me, and I'm sure they will. Starbuck is 62% or 63% white. It's 17% black. It's about 10% American Indian, give or take, and about 10% mixed race, which is a very interesting combination for a small town, especially in the Pacific Northwest. You might find that makeup in Seattle, but it's unlikely in any of the larger towns. Maybe part of it has to do with the Umatilla Indian Reservation being across the state line in Oregon by a little bit, but not sure about that either. So, Starbuck. As for the weather today, it's 36 degrees right now. They're in the same time zone as we are here in Southern California. The high tomorrow is going to be 46. The low is going to be 25. Then the high tomorrow will be 39. Low will be 24. And by Tuesday, it'll be dropping into the teens. High of 36, low of 17. It'll be cloudy most of the time. It'll be raining on Monday. And with those temperatures, probably sleet or snow flurries could be possible as well, depending upon what happens. Watch out for ice, folks. Anyway, Starbuck, Washington, in the southeastern part of the state, considered by some to be part of the Palouse, 98359. Better go while you can. If you like this channel, hit subscribe, even if you don't like it. I appreciate all comments, no matter what. And we'll see you in the next video. Have a good day.